Hi everyone, my name is Sayora. So let's get started. So, what is Vipassana? Vipassana meditation, it's when a person they don't talk, they don't contact, they don't use any entertaining things like music, telephone, is when a person bring all his or her attention inside into your inner world. So you don't talk with nobody, you do not contact with nobody, you don't use any uh, activities like phone or playing music, even singing, or any your creative activity. You just don't do nothing, and you bring all your attention inside. Vipassana means to see things as they are, to see things clearly. Usually, Vipassana meditation retreats, they are starting with 10 days. So for 10 days, the person don't talk with nobody, they just eat and be quiet basically, and bring all their focus inside the inner world. But to do this 10 days meditation, it's sometimes can be dangerous if you are not ready, and maybe you even not necessarily need to do this 10 days meditation. But what you can do, for example, you can do mini vipassanas during the day. So during your day, just pick a time and you just bring all your attention inward without any stimulator outside world, without outside stimulator. You bring all the attention inward and just be with that and watch it. That's it. You observe your thoughts without judging them or without analyzing them. You just observing whatever happening inside of you, in your mind, in your body. And that is mini vipassana meditation you can do during the day for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, hour or so. So you should try it. It's actually a really great tool and clears your mind and helps you to calm your mind. We as a humans, we really, most of us, get used to always be stimulated with something. You want to always do something because you want to always keep your mind active. But how about you try that mini vipassana meditation? Or can you be just still with yourself and nature? That's it. You heard probably, maybe you read, what is the portal? Portal, when we go through the portal, it's not physical. Portal, you go in your consciousness. We are multidimensional. So we go to a different dimension in your consciousness. Physical body is here. And you're going through that portal where is everything is present moment. So when you're moving from your ego or mental chatter to a present moment. So that's, you can reach it and go through this portal in your mind, in your consciousness. If you do meditation, some kind of meditation, and be silent. So this is a portal. Anybody can enter those portals. There's different kind of portals, and it's very hard to describe what you can feel when you reach to that level. If you're practicing often, you can easily reach and go through those portals. It's important to come back and to connect to that ourself that does not have an identity, um, that we are all identify as something. We are woman or man or mother or doctor or teacher and so on. So sometimes it's good to connect to yourself that does not have an identity, but just your awareness. Somebody asked me, do I believe of existence of aliens or extraterrestrials? First of all, I don't like to call them alien or extraterrestrial. They're just different beings, because we have different kind of beings in our galaxy, in our universe. So let's start with Earth, right? On the Earth, so far as human know, we have only humans, animals, and plants. For example, plants living on their own cycle, animals living on their own cycle, humans we living on much more higher cycle. So we look at the plants and we look at the animals with love, we care about them. Same as humans, we have another beings which is also have different forms or different expression, different languages, communication, not necessarily languages as humans speak, telepathic languages, who are living on their own higher level of evolution, and they are looking at us, and maybe we are not aware of them because we cannot see them or feel them physically. That's what we believe, that if you're physically touching or seeing with the eyes, that's true. But if you cannot physically touch or cannot see, that means it's not exist, right? So this is of course nonsense. So that's how I see. I believe there's plenty of different beings living on the planet Earth as well, much more older than us, ancient time. If you don't see them with our physical eyes, does not mean that they not exist in our galaxy, in our universe. There is good ones with a good intention and not so good intention. So I do believe existence of different realm. We as a human not living in the 3D dimensional world. We as a human, we are multidimensional beings. We are not just this human body that we are. We are energy, we are intelligence, and we are experiencing human life to learn things and to understand how to be the human. Let's talk about sleep. Sleep, it's as important as eating food or breathing air. Quality sleep, enough amount of sleep, good quality sleep. Many people don't sleep well or they use some sleeping pills or something like this. There is many ways naturally to improve your sleep, because when we're sleeping, it's really magic happens. Our body created that way that it's just restore itself, it heal itself, restore itself. If you have a nice, deep, long sleep, try to do some soft, gentle stretches to calm your nervous system down before the bed. For example, to do if you're doing some intense exercises before the bedtime, it's not a good idea. You can do a couple of different breathing exercises. One of the simplest things when you're breathing, you just focus on your long exhalation and just normal exhale. Every time you're longer and longer exhaling and relaxing, every time with exhalation, your body will relax more, your muscles, your nervous system comes down. So focus, just breathe and focus on your long exhale. There is one more breathing exercise you can do for sleeping well. It's called box breathing. 4 4 4. Inhale on 4, hold your breath for 4 seconds, exhale 4, and hold your breath for. So 4 4 4. Breathe through the nose, preferably only through the nose. So try this breathing technique for good quality sleep, or if you cannot fall asleep and you have insomnia, to calm your nervous system. Remember that caffeine and alcohol affects your whole system, and temperature in your bedroom should be much more cooler, so when you sleep your body can relax in a deeper, cooler temperature. Let's talk about two words, motion and emotion. These two words are so connected, even though it's two different meaning of the word. Emotion when you feel, and motion is when we move our body. But they're so interconnected. Emotion word from Latin means emovere, to move out. So emotion, energy in motion. So what does that mean? When we have this emotions in us, they need to move out, positive or negative emotion, more like a negative emotion. So we cannot store them in our physical body. And movement, any of your favorite movement, need to move. When we're moving our body, it moves our emotions in our body because they are meant to move. Emotions not meant to be stuck in your physical body, especially negative emotions, because they affect negatively your body and mind. So emotion and motion, literally, When we move our body, it literally changes chemicals in our body, or changes emotion that we feel. That if it's, you don't like your emotion right now, or any moment, move your body. It literally change the chemical of your body and change that emotion, and let it move and release that. If there is any negative emotion, emotions and motions, they go together, remember.